Let's do this. We're rolling. So, hey everybody, it's Eric here. I'm at Summer NAMM in Nashville, and I'm at SAS Acoustic Design Firm with Rafael Capone. And man, these monitors are something else. Can you tell me a little bit about your company and what's the story behind these
Sure.
monitors?
Well, how you doing? I'm Rafael Capone from SAS Acoustic Design Firm, which stands for Soul Asylum Studios Acoustic and Design Firm. So SAS came from a studio company environment where we own recording studios, and then we started building our own recording studios. So we own recording studios, we built recording studios, and then we started finally building our own monitors. And we do make 100% of our monitors. And what you're seeing here is the SA25, which stands for Soul Asylum Studios 25, which is our 25th anniversary of the company, and we decided to release a monitor. Crazy, right?
Yeah. So, all right. So these cabinets, the whole thing's built here. Where were you building that?
It's designed and engineered in the United States, but they are assembled in China.
Okay.
We're working on building our own manufacturing plant in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
But it's a huge investment.
There's a lot of challenges to bringing your manufacturing in-house and not.
Yes.
So let's get back to the monitors and what's unique about that 25?
So what I like most about the SA25 is you don't have to have a commercial recording studio. Yes, we're in the commercial recording studio business, and we have a top studio in Atlanta, and we're famous for recording. But in my years of engineering and mixing, I want a monitor that I could put anywhere, that would work in any room. So what I like about the SA25, the way it's built, it's hex amps. So there's 6 amplifiers, and they're DSP-driven amplifiers. Each driver has its own amplifier. So the amp is made specifically for the driver to give you the control. So it's not a loudspeaker, it's a very dynamic, very spatial, in-depth speaker. Another cool thing is it's a true active 4-way, but you can hit a switch and you can cut the bass off and make it into a 3-way. So let's say you don't have a commercial studio, you're working in an apartment, and you know your neighbors are home, you can hit the switch and go into 3-way mode. And we have a master DSP that will turn off the woofer, but it brings the woofer frequency. It will turn off the subwoofer, and it brings the subwoofer frequency to the woofer, and it can actually handle that 30 hertz. So your 3-way still is playing the subwoofer frequency, but you're just now hearing it, you're not feeling it. There is no speaker in the world that will go from a 4-way to a 3-way. Right now, there are no hex amp speakers in the world. That is so unique in a smaller environment, because you can go big or you can go small. One other thing, 1,290 watts. People hear that, they think, oh my God, that's too loud for my small space. No, it's not. We're not a loudspeaker. We wanted to have so much headroom that at 22 or 30 decibels, you're hearing every frequency, the 30 hertz, the 28 hertz, the 50 to 100. So you literally can be listening quietly at 30 decibels and hear everything.
So I've been working on producing some techno, like, house and electronic music, and that low end is nice and clean.
It's critical. It's critical though in the mix.
No, you have to have that low end, and it's got to move you, So that's awesome. So can you tell me a little bit more about the construction and like what goes into it?
So another nice thing.
Let's get technical and geeky.
So another nice thing. This is a horizontal or vertical in the same speaker. I know some companies sell you the such and such V or the such and such H. And some people say, well, what's the difference between horizontal and vertical? If you're a studio engineer and you have timelines and deadlines, you work horizontal and you got the stereo image, it fills up the room with the stereo image. Everybody in the room can hear what the mix engineer hears. Once you go vertical, it's pinpoint and it hits the engineer, and if you're in the back of the room, you get the decayed sound. So most companies will sell you either or. With the SA25, we developed it where you can rotate our proprietary waveguide, and there's no degradation in sound quality loss switching from horizontal or vertical.
And it's a different model. It's a different model that it's using to deal with the horizontal sound than the vertical sound.
Yes, ours is the same model. You just rotate, and it's even in the manual. The manual shows you a chart. We put it in an anechoic chamber, so we show you what it does horizontal, We show you what it does if you go vertical but don't rotate the monitor. We show you in the graph that you lose 5% sound quality. We show you when you rotate it that you get that back and it stays flat from 30 hertz to 40 kilohertz. All our monitors have been developed in anechoic chambers. Even when we're assembling them, there's a miniature anechoic chamber on assembly line, and every 2 pair goes in that chamber to make sure it's performing to our standards. Now, you got an air motion transformer with a proprietary waveguide. You have a metallic mid-range. You have a Kevlar curved woofer, and then you have a high density surround subwoofer. Why do we go with that combination? Some companies use air motion, some companies use paper, such and such. We did the research over 10 years. Kevlar is exact. It stops and starts, but it gets a little harsh. So we did a Kevlar curve and blended it with paper. Metallic has no
composite?
Yes. Metallic, no distortion, but it gets harsh when you give it too much amperage. When people hear 1290 watts, trust me, we figured that out. We have no harshness in reproduction with our metallic driver. I can't give you that technical because that's some company secrets, but if you get a chance to listen to some SA25s, you will be blown away at the depth, the warmth, the clarity, the stereo field. It's like our motto is for those who want to hear more, because when you can hear more, you can do more and quicker.
I like that. That's a great tagline. When you can hear more, you can do more and quicker. That's cool.
Yes.
Well, thanks for your time, Rafael.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you, if you have a home studio, before I go, we thought of you. Yes, you think this is for big studios. It has a big price tag. That is not true. It's only $8,999 a pair, which is the cheapest active 4-way on the market. Our closest competitor is $12,000. You don't need a lot of acoustic treatment. The way the speaker's made, when you're listening low, it's the quality of the speaker or the monitor. When you're listening loud, it's the quality of the room. Because we're giving you 1290 watts, you can listen low, and the quality of the speaker gives you all of the reproduction. Because of that amperage and that headroom, you can do more in that smaller space and not have to bang out and bring the room into the fold. It's an amazing monitor. Check us out, www.sasacousticdesignfirm.com. You can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Rafael Capone, and I am the owner and the designer of SAS Acoustic Design Firm and of the Solar Sound Studios Group, the parent company that brought you these amazing monitors.
Thanks for your time, Rafael.
Thank you. You're a great guy.
Awesome. Well, we're checking out here, and check them out online, and look down in the description for all those details that we just went over. I'll put all that stuff down in the description. All right. Thanks a lot. Talk to you later.